Hello, this is Todd Gregory, one of the co-owners of Black Eyed Distilling and a proud member of our four-person team at the distillery in the near South Side, Fort Worth's only distillery in the near South Side. And we are located in Fort Worth's old fire station number 5 on Bryan Avenue that was built in 1911. And as we stay safe and stay home, I wanted to say something about our first responders. Inspired by the firehouse, our firefighters, our police, our nurses, our doctors, and especially our retail employees who are staying open to make sure that we have businesses where we can, buy groceries, feed ourselves, and our local restaurants who are doing curbside delivery and doing everything they can to stay open and serve you and preserve their businesses. But just wanted to give you a little bit of the history of Black Eyed Distilling. We're 3 years old, and as I mentioned, Fort Worth's old firehouse number 5 was built in 1911. It was decommissioned in the mid-1960s. There are a couple of really interesting things about the firehouse. It was the second firehouse number 5, and you ask how that we had 2 firehouses by 1911. The first one burned down in the tremendous 1909 fire. So if you're looking for something to do as you stay home, Google the Fort Worth 1909 fire. There's a lot of history there. It was very tragic, it was very large, and very devastating for the city. Additionally, Fort Worth's fire trucks are white, and that also ties to our Fort Worth's old firehouse number 5, and Google that as well. There's a great story there about the captain of the firehouse and why to this day Fort Worth fire trucks are white. So wanted to get in a little bit more about our history. We were inspired by artisan vodka. We make our vodka grain to glass. That makes us different, as 98% of the vodka that's made in the U.S. Comes from big ethanol plants and then is reprocessed. We actually take black-eyed peas and corn, all grown in Texas. The peas are from the Panhandle, and the corn is from Munster, Texas. So we use a 5th-generation family mill to mill all our corn in Munster and mill our black-eyed peas. We bring that flour into the firehouse. So as we were inspired to make a, I guess you can say farm to bottle, farm to table, homemade vodka, we really thought about the artisan aspect of it, and that inspired us, along with our marketing agency, GCG Marketing, to do something with art. So we have used art in our branding, and so we call ourselves Original Texas Vodka with Original Texas Art. So Pat Gabriel did the first painting that's on the inside of our bottle. It is black and white with gold and called Farm Field at Dusk. Our second label is called Golden Girl, done by another local artist, Nancy Lamb. So we have been very excited about the near South Side, the number of artists, the number of makers, the number of people who are really building their business, and that just really inspired us. So we've had pop-up art shows. We've had a big art show called Skim Milk Sucks. We try to have makers, try to have artists into the distillery to show their wares and to show us how they do things. And so we've really been appreciative of the community support, and we've just really enjoyed our time there on Bryan Avenue. So support our local businesses, support those first responders, support our local restaurants and bars as we all go through what is a very trying time, but hopefully one that we can pass through and come out the other side being very, very very, very thankful and enjoying being in our community and being with our families. One of the other things I wanted to do today was make a simple cocktail for you guys that you could easily do at home with a limited number of ingredients. So back to our West Texas roots. I grew up out there. The Black Eyed Peas come from the Lubbock area, and there was a doctor, they say, that created, Dr. Chilton, that created a drink called the Chilton. So it's very simple. I wanted to make that for you today. There's a great Texas Monthly article out there that describes the origins of the Chilton and how it may have come about. So what we need for our Chilton is obviously our highball glass. We're going to have a little black eye vodka. We need a little salt to salt the rim. So I've got a little table salt. If you happen to have some rock salt or any salt that's crushed that you can put on the rim of the glass, and lemons. I also have Topo Chico. You can use soda, you can use any number of different soda type drinks to make this. So basically you got vodka, salt, lemons, and soda of some kind. We're using Topo Chico today, and don't forget the ice. So the first thing I do when I get ready to make the Chilton is I will take this lemon and I will rim the glass with a little lemon juice here, and then I will salt it. So you're going to get you a nice little salty rim around the glass. We will then ice our glass down, and make sure you leave the ice and the ingredients just below the salt rim. You don't want to wash off the salt as you make your cocktail. So we're going to get the ice here in the cocktail. We're going to take our little jigger and we're going to make us some a Chilton here with a little Black Eyed vodka. So I might put just a little bit more vodka. You always want to make sure you have enough. So took that, we've got our vodka in. Take a lemon, if half lemon, a whole lemon, it just depends on your taste. Small to medium-sized lemons, I'll use a whole lemon. If I get the really large ones, I'll just squeeze a half. But if you have one of the lemon squeezers, you can do that, but just squeeze as much lemon juice as you can possibly get out of your lemon into the glass. And certainly the squeezers make it easy, but doing it by hand isn't a bad deal at all. So we're going to continue to squeeze the lemon here, and we'll get that in there really well. We're going to top it with our Topo Chico, and we are going to, I'll use the knife I got here, we'll just stir it. The one thing you can remember about cocktails at home is they don't have to be fancy. When this is all over, we can go out and go see all our bartenders at our favorite bars and restaurants and let those guys make the professional drinks. But for us, it's just getting something simple that we can do here at home, that we can enjoy being here with our families. So I'll take our lemon, I'll put it on the side of the glass, and cheers. You've got a Black Eyed Vodka Chilton. Really appreciate the support. We're closed at the distillery. Our tasting room will reopen as soon as it's all safe for us to do so. We really appreciate the support at the cocktail bar on Friday nights and Saturdays and our tours. But in the meantime, we're available at all the major local liquor stores, Tchaikovsky's, Specs, Total Wine, Goody Goody. So buy the bottles when you can. We appreciate the support of the Near South Side. We appreciate what the team is doing today for our Sunday afternoon entertainment. And everybody be safe, stay home, and tip your bartenders and waitresses when we can do that again. Thanks, guys.